Alrighty, to pick up from where we left off, this is going to talk about the more generator options. Super quick. Weekly planner is if you want the generator to automatically generate a week's worth of meals, they'll be totally different. It won't copy anything unless you have recurring foods, which we'll get into that here in a bit when we do an actual meal planner. If you just want the generator to do its thing automatically and send you a grocery list, cool. I personally go in and I do all of mine manually because I'm very picky about what I'm eating, how much effort I want to put into my recipes and my cooking, and that changes day to day and week to week. So I have mine off. Daily price limit. All this stuff is pretty self-explanatory because it's got the little question mark buttons there, but it even says our price data isn't super accurate yet. The reason for that is local prices can vary significantly, but also people that enter ingredients don't have to put in a price for an ingredient. I know I don't. It's a lot of time, and it's a feature that I don't personally use. But if you do want to set a limit per day of what your total meal plan is going to cost you, you can come in here and you can set that. So your carbohydrates, this is either total or net carbs. Net carbs is if you're doing like keto or you're tracking your fiber. It does a pretty good job of calculating that. Just understand that if you are doing net carbs, you are still ingesting the calories from those carbs. So even though the carbs don't technically count as carbs, the calories still count as calories. So I personally do total carbohydrates and I follow a macros plan. So that's why I have my generator focus set on macros. You can do balanced, variety, macros, or groceries. This is the focus that you want for your meal generator. Balanced gives equal focus to all four of those categories. All three of those categories. Variety is if you want more variety in your diet, it's going to look for a variety of recipes for you. Macros is you want to hit those numbers as close as possible. And groceries is obviously keep my grocery list as short and as inexpensive as possible at the expense of variety and macros. So I'm focused on macros. That's my goal in life. So that's what I have mine set to. Their new algorithm focused on processing and speeding that up. So it's worked out great for me. So I have mine turned on. Half servings, also pretty self-explanatory. This allows for if it recommends a recipe and 1.5 servings of that would meet your macros or whatever you've given the generator focus, that's what it's going to do. It's going to do a 1.5 or 2.5 or whatever. So I like this. I have it turned on. I'm totally fine with making 1.5 of a thing, or if I'm serving 2 people, it'd be 3 servings that's going to make you make whatever the case. So that's the more generator options.